Welcome back to Midday, Kentucky. I am here with Dr. James Stillwell, and he is a licensed pastoral counselor with Dr. James Stillwell Ministries. Welcome back to the show again.
Thanks, great to be here.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about bouncing back from adversity, and we all have adversity in our lives, and so this is really important. A lot of times, and you know, I've had viewers actually call or write in on Facebook that we're having a bad day, blah blah blah, and a topic that we had on the show actually turned them around and,
Awesome.
and helped them, and that to me it means everything, as
Yes,
you can imagine.
yes.
So people experience adversity all the time. What can they do to start bouncing back from that?
Well, the most important thing is to surround yourself with support.
Okay.
And positive people, you need positive people, not people that are going to bring you down. You need people that you know are going to be good for you, that you want to be like them, you know, but people who will listen, people who will not try to give you too much advice, people who will be there for you 24/7. You can call them in crises, and so that's number one.
So a social network is really important.
A network, the people that you can
support
call at
network.
2 a.m., a support network. Maybe a counselor, maybe a support group, someone in your family, someone well, just a few people that you know that you can call on, so you're not carrying this all by yourself.
Okay. So let's talk about the all or nothing type of mentality. How is that non-productive for a person that's going through a crisis? How is that damaging, actually?
Well, Zig Ziglar talked about stinking thinking. And we can get into mental hang-ups that cause us to be stuck.
Okay.
One form of that is everything's bad or everything's good. It never is. Or always and never, and those kind of things. Another form of it is in a breakup or a divorce that the other person was 100% bad and I was 100% good, or the opposite, I was 100% bad and they're 100% good.
Right.
Either way, you're not thinking realistically and you're not giving yourself room to grow and room to develop here with this.
How do you start to step out of that type of thinking, that all or nothing type? How do you begin when you're in that mode? Because it's a very emotional state that you're in at that point.
Learning to handle your emotions is really a big part of this. And you really need other people in your life, whether that's a support group that deals with the topic you're dealing with, whether that's death or divorce, or a professional counselor who's trained in listening, or your informal support network. You need somebody else that you can talk with, bounce this off of, and get some feedback and some positive direction.
And as far as, you know, sometimes I think that people, when they are in a state like that, when they start joining groups that are like a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity or things like that, where they're giving back to the community. Talk to us about that and how giving back can help in your recovery.
This is like, you know, we're talking recovery. So the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and things like that are relevant to this. And the 12th step of that program is we gave back. From the same healing that we have received, we want other people to receive that. So when you are serving, especially in the same genre and realm that you were helped in, you're able to see other people heal and see other people grow, and that feeds your own growth and confidence more than anything else.
It really does.
Yeah.
I love doing volunteer work, and I know a lot of our viewers do too, and I think it keeps you in balance when you're going
And you want to pay it forward. If you have benefited from a support group, you want to see how you can give back.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us. We love having you here. We have your information up on the screen for anyone that might be going through a very difficult time right now and might need a support.
Yes.
So I think this is a wonderful topic, and I think a lot of people
Always relevant.
are always needing to reach out for other people for
Thank you.
support. So thank you for being here. Coming up